It's been a while, but I'm back. Hi everyone and welcome back to Declutter and Smile. I'm back! Yay! I'm back! Well, it's been such a long time since the last time I have actually sat down or stand up or did anything and posted a video about decluttering, cleaning, and organizing any part of your home or your life. And today I wanted to share with you guys where I have been for the past couple of months and what I have been up to. So go ahead and grab a seat, get comfortable, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you know how I've been decluttering, cleaning, and organizing my insides. So what exactly does it mean to declutter, clean, and organize your insides? Honestly, I feel like there is so many different components that could go into this. There is the spiritual aspect, there is the emotional aspect, and in this particular case, I'm gonna focus on the food aspect. I've had an unhealthy relationship with food now for quite some time, and what that means for me is that I've overeaten, and also I'm a lover of all things sweet. Well, not all things sweet, but pastries, donuts, cakes, croissants. Well, that's not sweet, but still delicious, but not that good for you. It's not that good for you. And then I love bread. I love bread a lot. But you see, these things right here, carbs, it does affect your blood sugar levels. But nonetheless, I do love things that are not necessarily the best for my body. You know, I love them, but they don't love me back. Ugh, the horror. And as a result, I was gaining a lot of weight in addition to eating just all kinds of times that didn't make sense and just eating things that I did not need to be eating. And so June 4th, I expressed interest to a friend of mine that I had thought about losing weight, doing something about my weight, but I wasn't doing anything but just talking about it. And so she had done a 6 weeks program and suggested that I try the 6 weeks program. So I reluctantly decided to do it, and reluctantly only because by then I had already gone through several weight loss initiatives, I should say, where I would lose some weight and then get a little too excited with life and then gain it right back. So this particular time I was like, I wasn't too gung-ho, but nonetheless, I decided to go ahead and do it. So when I started the journey, June 4th, it was a 6 weeks program that had its own meal plan and everything, and I was not feeling the meal plan because the things that they were asking for me to eat, I didn't feel like it was going to be conducive to a longevity type of lifestyle change. So I decided to modify it, and as a result, I knew the amount of weight that they were suggesting that I lose. I wasn't going to lose it. So I was okay with that though. At the end of that program, I did lose 15.5 pounds. Which I was excited about, and I thought it was a good boost, a good incentive to keep going. I currently do not eat any meat products, anything really. I eat seafood. Even that though, I'm starting to back off a little bit from it because after a while, I don't know, you get kind of tired of eating seafood all the time. But nonetheless, I am a pescatarian. That's what they call people that eat vegetables and seafood. I've been doing this for 2 years now before I even started on this whole lifestyle change. My weakness has really been sweets. I love sweets. I had to, decrease on the intake of those particular foods. So I started doing some modifications to the meal plan that they had provided me with. So I started eating more vegetables. I started incorporating more salads. If anybody knows me, they know salad was not my thing. I felt like it had to have some type of meat in it. At the time, since I was eating seafood, I'll say it has to have shrimp in it, or it has to have cod in it, or something to give it some flavor, or what I felt like was flavor in my head. So I started doing that, and then a little as the time went by, I noticed I didn't really need the shrimp. I didn't really need the tuna fish. And I was okay with eating salad by itself with other vegetables like it. So I was eating a lot of avocado. I love avocado. And I'll put other things in the salad like mushrooms and what else did I put? Well, other vegetables. But nonetheless, I do know I like a mushroom salad with avocado. Very random, I know, because I like it. But the mushroom has to be cooked, okay? We can't just put it raw. That's just a preference that I have. Anyways, so I've created a modified meal plan for myself that I can have as a on a long-term basis. And another thing that I found while I was on this journey or this path is keto. Now keto, the point of keto, the purpose of keto is for you to eat high fat, moderate protein, and low carbs. And with that plan, I did up my avocado intake because avocados does have a lot of healthy fats in it. And then I was doing smoothies where they are okay with you eating some fruits, but they don't necessarily advocate all fruits only because that a lot of them have carbs in them. And so since it's low to no carbs, a lot of fruits they don't recommend, but they do recommend berries, or if you feel like you have to have fruit. And so I did a lot of berry smoothies with my spinach, almond milk or coconut milk. So I started doing that, but when you're trying to do a keto lifestyle, at least in my world, it was a little hard because my family wasn't doing keto with me. I tried to bring them along on my journey altogether because I am the one that does cook for or the primary cook in my family. And so as a result, when I'm cooking, it's hard. It's not hard, it's just inconvenient to have to cook two separate meals. So I chose not to. And in the beginning, I was like, hey guys, this is what I'm eating. This is what we're all eating. And they're looking at me like, what? I don't think so. But they did indulge me for a little bit. So they did eat what I was eating for a little bit, but it wasn't necessarily fair to them. So I did the keto for a few months, but what has really stuck throughout this whole process is intermittent fasting. So while I was on the keto, I was doing intermittent fasting along with it. And what intermittent fasting is that you eat for a period of time and then you don't eat for the rest of the time. So you have different hours. The hours that I have chosen is 16-8, where I don't eat for 16 hours and then I'll eat for 8-hour period. Now, when you eat in that 8-hour period, doesn't mean you're eating the whole time. It just means you're eating a meal, a well-balanced meal during that time frame. You could eat once, you could eat twice, you could eat 3 times. It's up to you, whatever it is gonna fill you up. And I did notice though, when I did eat a high keto or high fat meal, that I wasn't as hungry as I would have normally been. So sometimes I would be limited to 2, if not 1, depending on, my hours. So that has worked very well for me so far, in being able to keep the weight off. And I can't lie, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially around the holidays. December, it's a big month for me, okay? I have my wedding anniversary in December. I have my birthday in December. It's the holidays. Hello. This is the time where I feel like this is the time for you to eat sweets. Like it's the legal thing. Like everybody, wherever you go, they have some kind of sweet thing to offer you, whether it be a cookie, piece of cake, a slice of something. And it was tough. It was tough because, wedding anniversary, we ate cake at our wedding. Of course we should eat a cake and celebrate our union. And my birthday, oh my goodness, I'm alive. We gotta celebrate with cake. So it was tough around those times, but good news is that I did not gain any weight during that time because of good old intermittent fasting. I can't say I was perfect with it. And I can't say that it was 100% the whole time, but overall, I think it really helped me with not gaining any weight during that period. And so I'm grateful for intermittent fasting for that reason alone. What I notice that people sometimes don't understand is the struggle that can exist with saying no to certain types of food. Now, I know that this is not something that is common to all, but there are some of us out there that do have a hard time saying no to certain types of food, and I am one of them when it comes to sweets or pastries, chocolate, I should say. So it is a struggle, and it is a struggle that I am working on. I haven't completely taken out of my diet altogether, like, no sweets at all, because I know for a fact with me that would be a recipe for total disaster. But I have done it in a little bit more moderation on those occasions like my birthday, anniversary, the holidays. I will eat some sweets, but I try not to make it a habit where it's something I'm eating all the time. So I just saw the time and I don't want this video to be too long, so I am gonna stop here. But I have lost over 40 pounds, and that is so exciting. It is so exciting, and I am working my very best to make sure that I keep it off and be healthy about it. And that's another struggle, working to keep it off and not overthinking it. So yeah, so far that is what I've been doing to declutter my insides. I've been incorporating intermittent fasting. I have been eating way more fruits and vegetables than I have in a long time, the longest time I can remember. I still do have my occasional sweets, but at the end of the day, I really feel like it is creating something or a meal plan or a lifestyle that works for you, something that you can see yourself actually following. Because I know there are different meal plans out there and there are different programs out there, and they're good, but for you to find something that works for you, where you handcraft it and you're like, you know what, I'm going to do it this way, I'm going to try it this way, and really following through with it, I think that may be a little bit better in terms of having a long-term or more lasting result. And I noticed that that's what has been working for me. And so maybe you might find help in that sense. Before I leave, I want to let you know the importance of a good support system. I have a wonderful husband that has been supporting me throughout this whole journey. I have some solid friends that have been supporting me through this whole journey as well. I'm so grateful that I have been surrounded with nothing but positivity and well wishes. I have my children that they are the cutest little things ever, because I can start exercising here, I can start running around the house, and without any questions, without a moment's notice, they'll just go ahead and start it with me, and it's the cutest thing to see. It's very encouraging that they're there with me no matter what it is. And I'm very grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my friends, and I would suggest for you to surround yourself too with some people that could encourage you along the journey if you are choosing to embark on this healthier lifestyle journey. There's so many positive things to choosing a healthier lifestyle, and it has been a trying journey. It has been a hard one, but one that I'm happy that I embarked on, one that I am happy that I'm on, and one that I am so grateful that I have the support of not only those that I'm living with, but those that are outside of my home as well. So that is my story in a nutshell of where I have been the past couple of months and what I have been up to. If you like these style of videos, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave any comments, questions, or concern in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for joining me on this journey of life, where we are learning to declutter, clean, and organize not simply our homes, but us as well. So thank you once again for stopping by and letting me share a piece of me with you. Until next time, bye. Oh yeah, don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell notification next to it so that you could get notifications as to when I post new videos. Okay, now bye.